Oh, don't mind me. I wasn't daydreaming about Lady D. What's going on, guys and girls? It is Misolation or Michael, and I am here with another video. Don't mind me. I'm totally not getting ready for my Twitch stream at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Twitch.tv/Misolation Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Be sure to be there. But yes, we're here with another video. And in today's video, I really just wanted to sit down and discuss this whole Resident Evil DVD collab they got going on very soon. As you know, Resident Evil Village drops Friday. I'm gonna be streaming every bit of it, and I'm gonna be uploading the videos to YouTube. So wink wink if you don't make the stream, wink wink make the video. And I'm really excited, but I am actually more intrigued with the Dead by Daylight chapter because I know what to expect mostly with Village, but I don't know what to expect with this Dead by Daylight chapter. So we're going to talk about it, give the possibilities of who the killer and the survivors could be, because I do have a theory on that. And overall, we're just going to sit down and have a discussion. So, yo, feel free to hop in the comments. Tell me what you think. I want to get some discussions going on down there like my other DVD videos. It'd be fun. I enjoy reading the comments. I enjoy reading the hateful ones and the loving ones. I appreciate y'all, the wholesomeness, the hatefulness. Thank you very much for your support, nevertheless. And right before we get into this, if you want to support me, I am moving to the UK in a few months. I need help. Trying to get that help, so press that subscribe button, press the like button, and if you feel so kind, you can donate like $1 to my PayPal. I'd appreciate it. Every penny counts. But we're not gonna harp on that. Let's get into this discussion. This is not scripted, so if I fook up, I apologize. So immediately, the first killer that comes to my mind when I think about putting Resident Evil in Dead by Daylight is Lady Dimitrescu. Usually it would be like Mr. X or somebody, but we're gonna get into that later. The reason I say this is because, yo, Village is coming out, and if they want to introduce a new character from Resident Evil into a DVD, it'll pull in the modern fans that are fans of huge titties and ass and long claws and tallness and stuff, And I feel like Lady Dimitrescu could be an amazing killer with her claws, her immaculate height. Maybe her Mori could be like crushing you with her titties or something. I'm sorry. But realistically, I do feel like she could have some potential to be in the game. But then again, the downside comes when you think about her height. She's literally 9'6", 9 feet 6 inches. Like, she's really tall. And I feel like she literally will not fit inside most of the maps, especially climbing through the windows and stuff like that. She's extremely tall. I don't know how tall the Huntress is, but she's probably like a lot taller than Huntress. Like, 9'6". There's no 9'6" killers in DVD. Probably max 7 feet, but I'm not sure. I feel like she wouldn't fit. They would have to downscale her, and that would kind of take away from who Lady Dimitrescu is. But they could, knowing Behavior, they could figure out a way. Maybe she ducks a lot lower like she does in the game when she comes through a doorway. Maybe they could do that. But if we're talking like normal gameplay, I don't see her being in the map. I would love it, don't get me wrong, but I don't see her being in the game like that. Then again, if I am wrong and they do put her inside of the game, of course, the survivor is going to have to be Ethan. And I feel like in Village, we might finally see Ethan's face. Maybe seeing Ethan's face in Village and then they introduce him into DVD as a survivor. That would be really cool. He would have some dope perks. Probably a lot of perks which involves like getting injured, because this man gets like mutilated every 5 seconds in Resident Evil 7, so you never know what can happen there. But part of me, I feel like they're not going to waste the opportunity to put a bit of nostalgia in this DVD chapter. I feel like Ethan and Dimitrescu would be awesome, but for the classic fans to come over to DVD and have some fun, or the hybrid fans such as myself of DVD and Resident Evil, I feel like they're gonna go back, and that leads me to thinking that they're gonna put Mr. X in the game, right? Mr. X would be a very, very scary individual to put into this game. Dude's massive, huge muscles. Dude would be honestly probably the biggest killer in the game, or at least close to Oni. Like, this man's just a freaking beast. I'm not too sure what weapon he'd use, because he usually just punches you with his fists, and that would look kind of awkward. I'd say they could pull it off, but it would be awkward. You punch him and somebody starts bleeding. It would be weird. Unless they added a new animation where he just punches you and your bones break or something like that. I don't think they'll do that. But the thing is, they could put Mr. X in the game and automatically just put him into his final stage in like in Resident Evil 2 in Leon's campaign, where he just grows this gigantic claw and his heart is exposed and stuff like that. They could do that, but I feel like they would have to do something with his power, and I just don't know how they would make him transition to a fisticuffs guy to an explosion dude with a big claw. And then what if the power runs out and he just returns to the normal state? I don't know how they would do that necessarily. Again, they can do it, I just don't know how. I do have ideas with how they could do it, but my ideas don't really fit the formula that DVD usually uses to make a killer and put them in the game. If it was my game, I could do a lot of stuff. I do feel as if they could make him work. They just got to hammer down on it. If Mr. X were to be put into the game, I feel as if Leon and Claire would immediately be the survivors in the game. I feel like they would not put Leon in the game without Claire, and they would not put Claire in the game without Leon. It would be super interesting to have Mr. X, Leon, and Claire in the game. I'm gonna just say I would probably become a Claire main as a survivor, and I would be playing the hell out of Mr. X if he's a good killer. But yeah, I'm not too sure about that though. I don't know how they would do it. It would be very, very complicated, I would feel, but again, they could pull it off. But you know, we got another tyrant in town, and you know who that tyrant is. That tyrant is Nemesis. Nemesis has this long tendril on some hentai shit. Wait, pause. And he could probably whip it out and grab you and pull you in and just destroy you. I don't think they will put a rocket launcher into the game. That would have caused for a lot of bugs. That would be really weird. But I do feel like they could do something with that. He can use his tendril, whip you, slash, bleed, probably pull you in with his power. I don't know what they could do, but the dude would be very terrifying to deal with, especially if his power includes charging at you like a madman like he does in Resident Evil 3. That would be super terrifying. Honestly, I could see them putting Nemesis in the game over Mr. X, given the fact that he already has a weapon. He has a tendril. Like, that's it. And Mans uses other weapons too. I don't think they will put a rocket launcher inside of DBD. I feel like that would be too chaotic. Nevertheless, Nemesis would be a great, terrifying addition, and we could probably make up for the lack of presence in Resident Evil 3. And Jill, of course, would be the survivor. Jill. Totally not streaming Resident Evil 3 when they're not safe for work mod for Jill. Anyway, if I'm being honest with you, I don't know who I want. I wish we could get all the Resident Evil villains in the game along with all the survivors, but I know it's not gonna be like that. So that kind of sucks. Now, circling back, I just gotta say, don't put freaking Wesker or anybody with the Resident Evil 5/6 superpowers in the game. We don't want them. But just when I thought we were done and we ran out of killers, I kind of forgot about somebody. Yo, they could have put Jack Baker into the game. I would not be opposed to that because I love Jack. I love how Jack Baker hunts you down in the beginning of the game. That is probably my favorite part of Resident Evil 7 is the beginning where you're just getting introduced to the family and Jack just hunts you down. He's my favorite part of that game. He is terrifying. He is funny. He wants to murder you, and I love it. And I feel like him with his shovel in Dead by Daylight, that would be kind of creepy and terrifying. And his power, like, I don't know what it could be, but I just know him with that shovel, that would be kind of crazy though. And again, the survivor could be Ethan or it could be Mia. That would be a very interesting switch up because we have seen Mia's face, and I feel like she's looked like she would fit in the game pretty well. I mean, while not the most popular choice of survivors, I would not be opposed to that. It's Resident Evil, you know, we got so many games to pick from. We got so many killers and survivors to pick from. Anything could happen and I will be happy with it as long as it is implemented right. I hope all these characters or whatever characters they use have amazing perks. We got to get this right. They cannot mess this chapter up. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind being killed by Ada, but you know, we're talking about actual villains here. We're not gonna go there, but who knows, we could probably have Hunk as a survivor. I don't know. But that was about it for the video. If you all enjoyed, be sure to leave a like. Let me know who you want to be in Resident Evil DBD chapter. Let me know right now. Jack, Mr. X, Nemesis, Lady Dimitrescu. Give me some ideas too. I want to see your ideas. Give me the ideas for the powers, the looks, the survivor, anything. Just let me know in the comments. I want to read your comments. I'm gonna read all of them. You're gonna get a heart. Unless you say I'm bald. In that case, I'm not giving you a heart. Twitch.tv/Misolation. Sayonara.